Way delay. I just heard that. Good. What's up, everybody? It's Justin. I am Clovis. I am live. Welcome to Live Ask Me Anything, number 18. We've been doing this for a very long time. Hey, Josh, that's monitoring back in my ears. It's playing back to me. Hold on, guys. We're checking a little audio situation right now. But this is Ask Me Anything, number 18. We've been doing this for 18 weeks. For those of you that don't know what an Ask Me Anything is, Ask Me Anything, AMA, just means Ask Me Anything. It's where I take the most popular topics from this week and I talk about them on a live video. Hold on. We got to figure out this audio thing real quick because I'm getting my voice in my ears. Just a second. I'm going to check Facebook, make sure that we are live. I'm going to refresh this. Okay. All right, refreshing. Cool. I see the live video at least. Let us know if you can hear me, all that. Make sure that the audio is working fine on your end. And I don't think it's playing back for me anymore. Maybe not, possibly. Hold on a second, guys. We're working out audio real quick. We might just move to not doing AirPods. This is an awesome episode. Don't worry, we're going to get it figured out. This is Ask Me Anything number 18, and it's called Everything in Your House is Killing You, because that's super true. You cannot imagine how toxic the everyday products that you're using in your house are. So we're going to talk about them. We're going to teach you how to select better products. We're going to teach you which products are the most offensive for destroying your health. It's really crazy. So bear with us on this audio issue because you definitely want to hear what I have to say about this. I did a deep dive. I knew a lot about this coming into it, but I did a deep dive, and it's probably 100 times worse than I thought it was. It's really, really bad. Okay, so that shut down the sound in my ear. That's good. Nope, still there. All right, what do you think? What do we do? We can shut it down and go live again and just do it through the Facebook feed.
Well, they're just saying it sounds fuzzy. So,
we'll get it figured out, guys. Just hang out with us for now. How you doing? Tell me about it in the comments. What's going on? Good advertising time, yeah.
Ask them what household products they have right now.
It's so loud, dude. Like, what did you just say?
Ask them what household products they have in their house right now.
Oh, yeah. What household products do you have? What do you use right now? Tell me about it. Pine Sol, Mr. Clean. And Mr. Clean's a real son of a bitch. I'll tell you about it. Guys, I know it sounds bad. We're figuring it out. Hold on a sec. Weather's beautiful in upstate New York. Good, that's awesome. Congratulations. What do you think, dude?
When you take your headphones out,
Yeah.
it changes the output of that.
Okay. I don't think so. I don't think it's in my ears. Melaleuca. We'll talk about that, Cambria. You probably want to you want to ditch those. Sorry. Better? Guys, is that better? Can you hear me? Tell me about it in the comments. I can see your comments right here. Let me know what it sounds like. Let me know. See if we fixed it so we can jump into Ask Me Anything, number 18. Sounds good. All right, let's go. Number 18, everything in your house is killing you. So some house cleaning real quick. If you don't know who I am, my name is Justin Nault, and I own Clovis. And these Ask Me Anythings, normally I take questions from the week, and I get them from the Clovis Academy, and I get them from the Clovis Kids group. I get them from emails. I get them from direct messages, all these things. Check that underwater thing, Josh, what that's all about. And people are saying it sounds like I'm underwater.
Yeah, that's better. Like it's feeding back because you were hearing it was coming back.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Cambria. Sorry about Melaleuca. But anyway. All right, so we're going to talk about these toxic products. This came up a lot in the Academy, in the Clovis Academy. If you're not part of the Clovis Academy, it is a free but private Facebook group that we have. That's facebook.com/groups/Clovis Academy. You can join the Clovis Academy for free. We have over 720-something members. It's a whole lot of members now, a whole lot of people in there asking a whole lot of questions. I do my best to get to all of them, funnel them through into these Ask Me Anythings. I got some questions about products from people that are part of Clovis Kids as well. We have 60-plus families in Clovis Kids now. It's like close to 100 kids. It's pretty amazing. We're really changing lives. But I want everyone to understand that human health does not end with nutrition, fitness, sit-ups and broccoli. That's not it. This is a lifestyle. The whole Clovis concept is a brand new lifestyle and adopting that fully. So I got a lot of questions about non-food products. So that's what we're talking about tonight. I'm going to expose the dangers of your common household items. I'm going to reveal the truth about skincare products. Okay, and I'm going to teach you how to use your skin to achieve better health, to treat your skin like an organ and use it for better health. I'm also going to give you a list of products that I recommend, products that I have vetted, products that I know the ingredients to, products that I'm comfortable having in my home, which is a chemical-free household, okay? So if you stay to the end, you're going to know everything you need to know about products for the home, for your body, your home. We're going to go over oral care, hair care, deodorant, skin care, probiotics. We're going to go over cleaners, all these different things, right? Tons of different things. And you're going to learn about the special offer. We do a special offer every week. We're going to do it a little bit different this week, and we're going to offer the offer throughout the entire video. So you'll see what I mean in just a second. And you're going to learn about the brands that I choose for myself, which I have compiled for you, curated neatly, perfectly. And we'll talk a little bit about Clovis Kids, how this is really important for kids because kids are super susceptible to things like these, and products for your children. So kids are really good at bouncing back from eating crappy food, but they have a terrible time getting rid of free radicals and things like that. Like it's really, really, really important that you get these things handled for the good of your children in the household, right? Then we're going to do a live Q&A. We do a live Q&A every single week where you can jump in, you can ask me questions. That's on the Facebook thread. You can tell me, yeah, sorry, Chris, I just saw your comment too. Okay, cool. Just like that, I'll check in, check Facebook comments. We'll see how things are going. Sorry if the audio is not as clear as normal. We're just going to run with this. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Justin Nault. I am the founder of Clovis, and I invented a line of nutritional powders called the Perfect Paleo Powder. And I sell those through Clovis digitally. I am also a certified nutritional therapist. I am a certified specialist in sports nutrition, and I transform people's lives all day, every day. That's what I do. In the last 60 days, I did 315 custom nutrition plans with custom macros, giant success stories, 50 pounds in 60 days, 50 pounds in 6 weeks, 40 pounds in 6 days, 10 pounds in 7 days, just ridiculous results. I transform people's lives all the time, and I can transform your life if you let me. If this is your first video, you'll see what we're talking about. I'm going to dive in. This is just one area of nutrition, of health, of optimizing human health that I've dove into that I think is very, very, very important. And we're calling this Everything in Your House is Killing You. Why? Because everything in your house is killing you. And I'm glad that I got so many questions about this in the Academy. Why? Because like I said, nutrition is not the end-all, be-all of human health. I always talk about optimal health. Optimal health, optimal human performance. This is not just survival. Like I've talked about the RDA, right? The recommended daily allowance of vitamin C is this much. That's just enough to keep you from dying. That's hardly optimal, right? I like to optimize human health. That means an entire lifestyle shift, a full-blown lifestyle shift in every way you can imagine, including the products that you use. For instance, I know so many healthy people, quote unquote, obsessed with fitness, obsessed with eating healthy, blah, 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 blah. And they contradict their own healthy lifestyle every time you turn around in every way imaginable, and it's silly. And I started writing examples of how people do this, and I just came up with so many of them, right? Because the issue is people read an article, or they read a headline of an article and don't read the rest of the article about this one dangerous ingredient or this one product that's killing you or this one product to ditch, and then they grab that headline and they change things right there, but they get so stuck in that one little pathway. Okay, here's this one ingredient, here's this one product I need to ditch. They have blinders on, right? They're missing the big picture. We need to stop and look at the big picture. I'll give you a few examples because I wrote them down and I think they're hilarious. You might not think they're hilarious, but this is what people do, right? So an example, we ban antibacterial soaps from schools, but we still use them in the home. Or we stop using antibacterial soaps and we keep using antibacterial mouthwash in our mouth. Or we take probiotics for a healthy gut microbiome, then we destroy the microbiome of our skin with harsh chemicals and soaps every single day. Another example, people avoid mercury by not eating fish. Like, well, I don't eat salmon because I'm afraid I'm going to get mercury poisoning, but they will slather aluminum deodorant all over their armpits every day, sometimes multiple times a day, and they don't even think about it. Or we avoid artificial ingredients in our food, right? We've all become label detectives. We'll read these ingredients. We avoid artificial ingredients in our food, but we clean all of our food preparation surfaces with things like bleach. Okay? Crazy, right? Another one, people will use all natural lotions, but slather on chemical-filled sunscreen when they're at the beach. Terrible for you, okay? People will filter their drinking water and then brush their teeth with fluoride-containing toothpaste that literally says harmful if swallowed, and you put it in your mouth, right? Ridiculous. Now, another big offender, scents. What I mean by scents is smells, right? So we know that cigarettes kill us, but we will gladly inhale our favorite chemical-filled candle because it makes the kitchen smell like warm apple pie in the fall, right? This is crazy behavior. It's crazy behavior, but it's not your fault. It's just that you've never stopped and looked at it, right? There are all these things that we do. We're so careful about our health, but we're really not. We completely throw caution to the wind when it comes to our home environment. That's a problem. The list of these examples could be never ending. If I were to just keep going, there'd be more and more and more, right? It's ridiculous. So tonight we're going to learn how to break that hypocrisy and stop doing this to ourselves. But I'm going to try something a little different. We're going to talk about the offer right now because we just want to test this out. We're not doing anything too crazy. At the end of these videos, we usually backload an offer for you guys. But what we're going to do is we're going to give you an example. We're going to give you an opportunity to get any of the products that you want from Clovis throughout the entire video. And that's basically how this always works. This hashtag system that we use, you can hashtag any of our videos with hashtags that we're using, and we tell you what those are. So I'll walk you through a couple of them today, and I just want you to keep in mind that while we're doing this video, you can do these hashtags, right? Josh, are we going to have graphics, or you want me to just write them?
You can do both.
Okay.
I've got macros right now, and I have the Clovis Kids.
Yep.
T-shirts on the next one.
Okay, so tonight we'll do those?
I'm saying we'll do T-shirts in the next break.
Okay, cool. So right now, we're going to show you two of the hashtags that we're running with, and this is to get deeply involved in Clovis and work with me one-on-one as a nutrition consultant, health coach, whatever you want to call me, right? So that is, if you want to get your kids into Clovis Kids, which we have a bunch of new just exclusive content that's coming out, video content. I'm going to start doing workout videos for these kids, body weights that they can do with themselves without getting all bulky, none of that stuff, right? So that is by Clovis Kids. So all you have to do is write hashtag by Clovis Kids, and that is 127 to get into Clovis Kids, okay? Just write hashtag by Clovis Kids, that's it. And for the adults out there that, oh, you got that up? Cool. That's hashtag by Clovis Kids, and once you put that in, you can figure out everything that it includes. We'll run macros. That's for your whole family, by the way. It's for all the kids in the household. It's not a per kid price. If you have multiple kids, that's fine. It gets all the kids in there. Then for the adults out there that aren't interested in Clovis Kids, we're also running our custom macros program, which is just buy custom macros. Nice and easy. And buy custom macros is $97. That gets you custom macronutrients, gets you custom fitness recommendations, gets you the approved foods list, gives you custom individualized supplement recommendations. Everything that we do is customized, right? So that's all you have to do at any time during this video if you want to hashtag buy custom macros or hashtag buy Clovis kits. Now, the offer that we have for you tonight, I'm about to run through all of the things in your house that are killing you, which is very, very important. So what we did was we decided to put together an ebook that contains all of the brands for the products that I recommend. So I am giving you a curated list of all of the brands that I recommend to replace your household products, your personal care products, even your feminine products, everything that you can think of. We go over hair, skin, oral, feminine care, household cleaners, candles, everything, right? That's all in this ebook. So what we decided to do is launch this as a new product for Clovis. This is a $17 ebook, right? So if you buy anything tonight, you will get this $17 ebook for free. So we're going to throw in that ebook for you. Anything that you purchase tonight, we'll do another break here in a minute. We'll have some other products that you can purchase. And any purchase that you make anytime throughout tonight, we're going to give you that $17 ebook for free. You'll get all of my approved brands for all of these household products so your house can stop killing you. Okay? Let's check out some comments real quick. Yeah, Krista, that's not in an approved foods list. Well, you might be thinking of the new approved. Maybe you have the old one still. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, offer first. Okay, so let's jump in. Everything in your house is killing you. So as you guys know, remember, you can grab these offers throughout the whole video. So just if you feel the need to comment, hashtag, right? So what we always do in these AMA videos is I tackle beliefs, right? Because people don't really know why they believe the things that they believe. They really don't. So in the nutrition space, right? It's like you buy your kid Fruity Pebbles because Fred Flintstone told you to, right? Or you clean your floor with harsh, toxic chemicals and artificial scents and all these awful ingredients because a creepy, animated, jacked, bald dude with an earring told you that this is how you clean your floor, and he danced in the kitchen with the housewife. Ooh, and now Mr. Clean sells a bunch of bullshit to people, right? So you don't really know why you buy these things. You just, it's like food. We take the marketer's word for it. The food industry is run by marketers. The chemical-filled product industry is also run by marketers. That's how you're making your decision. Those Pine Sol commercials that you have, everyone smells so good, or Febreze, right? Smelling this air freshener stuff, right? All these people are breathing in toxic chemicals, right? They don't tell you about the cancer 6 years down the line. But that's how you're making these choices. So when you first got to Clovis, a lot of you, I know this because I know most of you watching this video, a lot of you didn't give a lot of thought to the ingredients lists on packages or what toxins or chemicals or artificial foods were in your cabinets. You didn't really give it much thought. Then once you go through and you start taking a look at all these products, you got to throw away everything. And that sucks, right? People are mad at me for it. I'm like, not my fault. I didn't make the shitty products. I only make the good ones, right? So the same thing goes with these products in your house. If you start looking around, how much time have you given to what kind of chemicals and toxins are in your home? Most people, if you're just an average everyday person, you've given exactly 0 minutes of thought to what is in your house that could be potentially killing you. So let's talk about how many chemicals you're absorbing daily. Now, before we get into these actual products, before we get into what's killing you, we have to understand why, which means we have to do a little lesson on an organ in your body. That is called skin. Skin is literally the biggest organ in your entire body, okay? So how many people have heard a health guru, let's call them, right? The word guru. How many people have heard gurus talk about detoxing? We need to detox. This juice cleanse detoxes you. Sit in a steam room and you'll sweat out the toxins. Go to an energy healer and you'll sweat out the toxins, right? Everyone talks about toxins, detox. Why don't these people tell you how toxins get in your body? We know that they can get in your body from food. We've talked about that. But what we forget is that there are literal clinical studies that show that a giant number of the toxins that end up in your bloodstream come from your skin. That's where they come from, okay? This literally, arrows, permeable, goes right into your skin. Not only that, but the products that we use every day, we use on our most sensitive areas, which are also the highest rate of absorption areas in your entire body. Your gums, your armpits, and your genitals, okay? Gums, armpits, genitals. These are the most absorbent sites on your entire body, and this is where we use all of our chemicals. So get this, gums, armpits, genitals. The absorption rate in those areas on your skin is 99%. You literally are absorbing everything that you put in those areas, right? So what does that mean for you? Think about it for 1 second, right? Teeth whiteners, deodorant, mouthwash, fluoride toothpaste, petroleum lubricants, right? Lotions, soaps, household cleaners, all these things are entering your bloodstream basically unfiltered, like completely unfiltered. It would almost be healthier to ingest them. You would have a better shot at these things not killing you to ingest them. Now, don't go drink bleach and quote me on that, right? I'm just telling you that they're getting into your system basically unfiltered. It's very, very dangerous. It gets straight into your bloodstream. So think hard about your personal regimen, right? How many of your routine products contain chemicals? Like I said, if you're an average person, all of them do. That's the answer. All of them contain chemicals. Now, my house is 100% chemical free. I do not allow chemicals in my home, right? So that took some time. That took some doing. I had to transform that house. But my general rule of thumb is if I would not be comfortable swallowing it, it does not go on my skin, okay? Literally. If I would not be comfortable swallowing it, it does not go on my skin, period. And let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you what the stakes are. If you have kids, listen to this story. So I know a woman named Amelia Antonetti. I don't know if you know Amelia's name. Amelia's kind of a celebrity. She works with Steve Harvey and worked with Oprah and all these things, right? So Amelia told me her story about her first big success. She was an entrepreneur, right? And what happened was she had a son. She was 19 years old at the time. This is probably 30 years ago, right? Probably 25, 30 years ago. But she had a son, and her son kept getting rushed to the hospital over and over and over. Rushed to the hospital. I mean, dying, right? Getting injections, getting all these crazy treatments, hooked up to machines. They'd spend the whole day and the whole next day, the whole night in the hospital. This kid's dying, right? Not a single doctor has any answers for her. Literally, no answers. They're telling her at one point, it literally like a car dealer. It's like, guess you got a lemon. Sorry, this kid doesn't stand much of a chance. Like, they were basically telling her to just accept that her son was dying. So she got so fed up that one of her friends finally convinced her to go see a naturopath. So she sees this naturopath, and she's thinking, this is woo-woo, this guy's full of shit, but I'm going to do it because I'm at my wit's end and I'm out of ideas, right? The naturopath says, you need to journal your whole schedule. Write down everything you do, from work to sleep to eat to drink coffee. Write down all of it. Amelia's thinking, you're crazy, but why not? I'm going to do this. She very quickly, through that writing down her schedule, realized that her son going to the hospital always fell within a 24-hour window of a very particular chore. What was that chore? Laundry. Amelia would do her laundry, dress her kid, send him off to school, whatever. Within 24 hours, that child was in the hospital. He was having a deadly allergic reaction to laundry detergent and or fabric softener, one of the two. So anyway, this led Amelia to remembering that her grandma used to make homemade soap from animal fat. That's how soap used to be made, right? Okay? I'm 31, if you're older than me, especially if you're older than me, your grandparents probably knew how to make soap from animal fat. That's the way that it was done. So long story short, Amelia creates Soapworks, this chemical-free soap, sells it to Clorox for $300 million, rides off into the sunset. There you go. That's an incredible story about how serious this can get, right? It's insane what chemicals can do to people. Now, thankfully, years later, doctors have kind of caught on to these things. They can figure out where these allergic reactions are coming to. So let's jump into some products. Let's talk about how important these are. Number one, I bring this one up first. We're going to glance over it just because people seem to be aware of this one because I see a giant trend even in normal grocery stores in better products coming out. And so your number one, that is deodorant, okay? Deodorant is a big one. So people know deodorant is a pretty serious one, and they're trying to make changes to change that. Like it has aluminum in it. 99.99% of the deodorant that you get that is store-bought, Dove, all your favorite brands, Old Spice, all that stuff, all the biggest brands that have the biggest marketing budgets, they are toxic. They include a heavy metal toxin, which is called aluminum, right? Like I said, people love to laugh at me, Mr. Paleo guy. Oh yeah, you eat salmon multiple times a week and you're going to get mercury poisoning. Hold on, let me put on my Old Spice because Terry Crews, the big Jack dude, told me that this is the best deodorant for me, right? It's crazy. So the deodorant is a big issue, and know that you have a ton of options. Like I said in this free book here, you're going to get a ton of options but please, if your deodorant has aluminum in it, stop doing it. Go check your deodorant right now. If you haven't given any thought to this, I can guarantee with 100% certainty that you're going to grab your deodorant and it's going to have aluminum in it. And aluminum is probably going to be the number one ingredient. So aluminum deodorant is a real tricky one. Get rid of that first and foremost. Now, the other thing that we're dealing with in the homes is soaps, right? Soaps are a big deal because we use soaps all the time. We use them for everything. Like I said, we're cleaning our dishes with them. We're cleaning our cups with them. We're cleaning our hands with them. We're cleaning our bodies with them. So if there's one secret in society that is silently stealing optimal health from humans that you may not have thought about, it's our obsession with completely disinfecting everything, right? Like, oh my God, 5 people probably touched this board. Let me get a Clorox wipe and wipe it off, right? I could care less. This is not going to bother me. I have a ridiculously strong gut microbiome. I have a healthy amount of germs circulating all over my body, right? I'm not a germaphobe anymore. When I was younger, I was a germaphobe. I'd go to the gas station and I'd keep Purell with me and put Purell. Oh my God, I touched this handle that 1,000 people touched, right? If you're healthy, if you have a strong biome, microbiome, there's microbiomes all over your body. I'll tell you about it. But if you have a strong skin microbiome, if you have a strong gut microbiome, you don't have to worry about this germ stuff, right? Your immune system should be functioning properly. That is the one secret. We have to get over this obsession with disinfecting. We disinfect everything, right? We disinfect our homes, our surfaces, our skin, our pets, our babies. We literally disinfect everything. It's crazy. And you're killing any and all germs. It's simply ridiculous because bacteria in the world, in the grand scheme of the world, bacteria outnumbers us like hundreds of trillions, unfathomable numbers to 1. Bacteria run the show for everything, right? If they wanted us dead, we would have been dead millions of years ago. Bacteria allows us to live because we allow bacteria to live. We're literally vessels for bacteria. When I talk about the gut microbiome, I tell you that. The bacteria cells outnumber us 100 trillion to 1 for human cells. We're more bacteria than we are humans, right? Bacteria is not necessarily a bad thing, as we know from the gut microbiome, okay? But in the last few years, this push for antibacterial everything, we've waged an all-out war on bacteria, right? Any and all bacteria is bad. It's terrible, even the friendly ones. That's what we're doing. So you need to think twice when you pick up a product that says kills 99.9% of germs. Put that down. Don't put it on your kid's hand. Don't put it on your kid's face. Don't do it. It's terrible, right? You're killing even the friendly bacteria. Most of the bacteria in your body is there to protect you, not to harm you. That's not good, okay? Now, to be clear, I've had a lot of surgeries done on myself because I'm a meathead and I hurt myself all the time, right? But if I'm getting surgery done, I want that surgery, which is quite invasive, to be in a sterile environment. I want my doctor triple washing his hands. I want him wearing OR scrubs and big rubber gloves, and I want him having a face mask on. I want a sterile environment. This is necessary. It's saved millions and millions of lives over decades by changing hospitals to these sterile environments, right? I get that, but it is not required. It's almost never required in day-to-day life. Is it required in a hospital for infection? Yes, of course it is, right? Your household, you're not having surgery done on yourself in the house, right? There's strong evidence right now. There's clinical data on this that if you have pets, your kids will have a stronger microbiome, stronger gut microbiome. Why? Because we don't play in the dirt enough anymore, but the dogs do. And then your kids pet the dog and they get dirt on their hands and they get dander and all these things, and it strengthens their gut microbiome. We were meant to be outdoors, not in these boxed-in, sterile environments. We weren't meant to do that. So I'll give you an example. Even the FDA has caught on to this. Antibacterial soaps are banned from public schools. Think about that. One of the most germ-infested places on planet Earth. They're banned from public school. Not only that, the FDA took it even further and decided that they're going to ban the use. They're banning companies from even using antibacterial ingredients in their future consumer soap products. They're not allowed to do it. They're not allowed to make these antibacterial products anymore, right? Now, the FDA has literally put their stamp on thousands of products that can kill you, that can absolutely kill you. So if even they have caught on to this antibacterial issue, then it's a serious issue that you should really, really stop and think about. It's a serious health concern, okay? So you have people doing things like I recommend, taking probiotics to strengthen their gut microbiome, right? They're taking them every day to strengthen their gut microbiome. What they're forgetting is there are microbiomes all over your body. So let me explain this to you. There's a microbiome in your armpit, and those bacteria can't survive on your back. There's a microbiome on your back. There's a microbiome on the tip of your nose that can't survive inside your ear. The microbiome, the bacteria in the microbiome inside your ear can't survive on your scalp. They would die there. So you have trillions of bacterial cells all over you, the bottom of your feet, your genitals, your armpits, in your mouth. Your mouth has a different gut microbiome than your skin has, right? And these are very delicate atmospheres, very delicate environments, right? If you go blowing them up with antibacterial anything, you're screwed because those bacteria are your first line of defense for immune system. The more you sanitize your kid, the more your kid is going to get sick. Mark my words on that, okay? We can't just keep destroying these microbiomes with all these terrible, terrible products, right? We destroy these every day. And that's why, I mean, things like eczema and acne, we're going to get into eczema and acne a little bit down the line, but with your kids, like you're telling a kid to wash their face 3 times a day, clear blackheads or whatever. No. We'll get into how to fix that because you're making things worse. Overcleaning is a real issue. Overcleaning. Don't do it, right? We have to restore our skin's natural, healthy microbiome, which takes me into the most interesting and awkward part of our evening. We get to talk about feminine products. Women, listen up, because this is straight up crazy shit, okay? We're going to talk about feminine products, particularly tampons. I'm going to tell you something that you might not realize. A tampon is categorized as a medical tool, right? It's a medical, I can't remember I wrote it down somewhere, I forget. But it's called, a medical device, okay? A tampon is considered a medical device. What does that mean for you? What it means is the manufacturers have zero legal obligation to tell you what's in them. So if you would like to find out what your tampons are made of that go inside of your body, you would have to hire a third-party laboratory to take one of your tampons and test it to tell you what's in it. The manufacturer does not have to tell you what is in your tampons, okay? They literally don't. Now, what do we talk about? The most absorbing sites: gums, armpits, genitals, okay? So you're putting this thing in your most intimate place, and it's absorbing everything that it's made out of, right? Not just made out of harmless cotton. Let me run you through what they're made out of. Most tampons, now there's obviously tampons, pads, wipes, condoms. Condoms are a huge issue, right? But your most intimate products are not just made of fluffy, harmless cotton, okay? They contain chemicals. Tampons contain things like styrene, chloroethane, and chloroform. Yeah, like in the movies, go to sleep, chloroform rag, right? There's chloroform in your freaking tampons, dude. This is crazy. It's crazy. Now, styrene is almost even worse. Styrene is a neurotoxin. Styrene is a neurotoxin, and the World Health Organization clearly labeled it a known carcinogen. This is a cancer-causing agent that you are inserting in your vagina. Can we talk about that for a second, right? And this is something that nobody gives any thought to. Why? Because we blindly trust the medical community. So many people blindly trust the medical community. That's gotten us very far in life, hasn't it, right? So this is a medical device, so you don't get to know what goes in it. You don't get to know what the ingredients are, and you put, 11, 12,000 of them inside your body throughout your lifetime. It's insane. We need to stop the nonsense. Now, luckily, like all the other products that I'm going to mention tonight, there are fantastic alternatives. There are great brands, great companies who are helping you by making these things not be so damn toxic, okay? So let's talk about another big issue. 4, scents. Scents goes for anything that's aromatic that you smell, right? Candles, Febreze, plug-ins, all that stuff, right? Scents are terrible. Now, candles seem harmless enough, right? Here's the thing about candles. Women are obsessed with them. Obsessed with them. Ask your sons this, they'll probably say the same thing, right? Like all growing up when I was a younger kid, like my godmother, my grandma, my mom, my aunt, whoever, if I had to buy a gift for a woman that was older than me and I didn't know what to get, I just got a candle and they loved it every damn time. Yankee Candle. Oh, here's this $40 candle, and you just think that I hung the moon because I bought you this candle that smells like a Christmas tree, right? Women love these things, but what they don't understand is candles are a huge source of indoor pollution, and they put off chemicals that are clinically proven to be as dangerous as second-hand smoke. Literally. Okay? Candles. Your candles are as dangerous as secondhand smoke, and you probably have little kids in the house. Think about that for a second, and I'll tell you why. Because most of these store-bought candles, Yankee Candle, all that kind of stuff, right? They're made out of something called paraffin wax, and when paraffin wax burns, it turns into different things. It burns into benzene and toluene, both known carcinogens. Benzene and toluene, that's what paraffin wax burns into when heated. Benzene, toluene. Thanks, candle makers. More cancer for the whole family. Thank you. We appreciate it. You guys are awesome, right? Now, on top of that, studies have shown, candle wicks used to be made of lead, and that was banned. So it's actually, you're not allowed to make wicks out of lead anymore because it was so toxic when burned. Newsflash, 30% of American candle brands still do it. How do they get away with it? I don't know. How do they get away with it? Sticking toxic metals in their wicks that we still burn and smell, right? It's ridiculous, guys. You cannot trust this stuff. You cannot trust marketers. You cannot trust the medical community. I know that I'm sounding very conspiracy theory here, but that's what's happening. 30% of candle makers are still putting heavy metal toxins in their wicks that you're smelling, okay? And the same goes for bullshit Glade plugins and bullshit Febreze and the disinfectant that you keep in your bathroom, right? It's ridiculous. So I'll give you an example. I felt so bad. She's probably watching this too, but we already dealt with this, but she'll laugh at it. So one day I come home and my mom has surprised me. She has surprised me by filling my whole house, like one in every room, with a Glade plug-in. She's like, your house, did you notice anything? And I was like, yeah, it smells. And she was like, yeah, exactly. I got you all these Glade plugins. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. You are so sweet. I love you, Mom. You're the best. By the way, it's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. But yeah, so she gets me all these Glade plugins, right? And I actually lived with it for like a month. I felt so bad because it was such a sweet gesture that I didn't want to say anything. I lived with it for like a month, and I'd wake up and I'd be smelling this scent going to sleep. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm killing myself. So eventually I had to tell her, couldn't live with it anymore. She laughed about it. She took them home, whatever. Hopefully they're not in her house. I'll check and see if they are. But literally, it's just emitting toxic chemicals into the air, and you're inhaling these things, right? Again, as dangerous as secondhand smoke to get all those smells you like. And like I said, you got Febreze, you're spraying Febreze on the couch because it smells like dog. You're spraying it in the air, killing the bacteria in the air. You got the disinfectant for when someone comes over and you serve dinner and they light up your bathroom to high heaven, and then you spray this stuff in the air there. It's crazy. It's like literally we're using all this ridiculous stuff, even in your car, right? New car scent, right? Put this freshener up. That new car smell, that's new cancer cell smell. Congratulations. Still want it? Literally, that's what we're dealing with. It's crazy. It's in everything. It's absolutely in everything. So when you stop and think about it, it's sort of a miracle that humans aren't sicker than we already are. Now, the sad thing is in 2018, it's impossible to say that Americans are healthy. The vast majority of Americans are sick. But I will say this, it's amazing that we're not doing worse because literally everything in your environment is trying to kill you. So that's a quick little rundown on how everything in your house is killing you. So, are you scared yet? Let's check. We're going to hit Facebook. We're going to see what you guys are thinking about over here. Oh, all the happy birthdays from Mama. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Diffuser and essential oils. Yeah, of course. Diffuser and essential oils are awesome. That's not any of these things that we're talking about, right? And again, we'll get to that too. We'll talk about essential oils in a little bit. We just want our house to smell nice. Yes, exactly. But it's toxic to the entire family, I promise you. Now, and again, we're going to get to the end of this too, but like candles, you can get beeswax candles. No problem. It's just you have to do a little digging, right? Food is not toxic. Some food is toxic, right? So scents are not inherently toxic, but some scents are toxic, right? Feminine products are not toxic, but some of them are toxic. So what we have to do is we have to do the digging. And this is where I say that it doesn't end with nutrition. It doesn't end with broccoli and crunches, everybody. We have to get all through with you. We have to 100% transform your life, do this lifestyle change, okay? That's what we need to do. So all the happy birthday messages, thank you guys so much. I'm checking out these comments. Lori, that's another, so guys, I have a list of curated brands that we're going to give to you, so don't worry about it, because I'm sure I'm going to miss brands. I'm sure. I mean, I give you a ridiculous number of brands, right? People like to do that with food products in the academy too. I'm like, hey, I recommend this. And you're like, what about this brand? I'm like, well, it's not the one I recommend. So do some research. If you like it, go get it. It's cool. I told you which one I recommend. But so anyway, let's dive into this. Yes, Cambria, it should be important to you. Absolutely. All right. So the second thing I want to talk about, this is, we're no longer talking about products. We will talk about some products. Do we want to show them more products that they can buy?
If you'd like to, or we can just bring the lower third up, which is
Yeah, throw a lower third up. Josh is going to give you some more hashtags. Again, you can use these hashtags all throughout. So he's throwing that up for you right now, and you can get your hands on some Clovis t-shirts, because I know better t-shirts. We're selling those 1 for $20 and 2 for $36. Now remember, this ebook that I created is a $17 ebook. So you can buy a $20 t-shirt, get your hands on the $17 ebook. All you got to do is hashtag buy one and tell us your size, and you're done. You get a free ebook, $17 value for a $20 purchase. So that is a $37 purchase for 20 bucks. Pretty good deal. So let's talk about why this stuff is so important away from the products, because we need to talk about the fact that your skin is a reflection of your insides. What's happening on your skin is basically warning signs, either warning signs or a green light of perfect health of what's going on inside your body. Like, I never have skin issues, ever. And I don't wash my face in the morning and at night before bed and scrub it. I literally don't. Don't wash my face, okay? I don't even shower every day. Don't need to, and I'll tell you why. So I've heard this over and over in the academy. Your skin is a reflection of your insides. So I hear these things like, hey, I started your protocol and I had a breakout. I woke up with a pimple this morning. You're clearly trying to poison me. I had a pimple from your protocol, right? It's this correlation versus causation thing. I get it. People are starting this new thing, so that's primary on their mind, right? But to be clear, there is simply no way that my protocol is causing an inflammatory reaction, which is what a skin issue is, because my protocol is designed to be anti-inflammatory. So here's what's happening, right? Remember, we've talked about toxins before. Toxins are fat soluble. So toxins are stored in your fat cells, okay? Toxins are literally in fat. That's the way it works, which is why, again, feedlot cattle is so bad for you, because when you're injecting hormones and antibiotics and you have these inflammatory cytokines because the animal's sick, all these things, right? And then you're eating that marbled ribeye steak, you're eating all that fat, you're eating all those toxins, you're eating the hormones, you're eating the antibiotics, toxins, all these things, they're what's called fat soluble. So they're stored in the fat. Toxins work the same way in your body, okay? So what happens is when I first get you on my protocol, you start actually accessing your body fat for energy and burning it. Those toxins get released into the bloodstream, unfortunately, but you do need to get rid of them. And if you came to me on a standard American diet, you suck at getting rid of toxins. We all did when we first got to this little detox phase. That's why the detox can suck so bad too and make you feel like you have the flu, right? These toxins are getting released in your bloodstream, and your normal immune system sucks because you've been eating the standard American diet, so it makes you feel really bad or manifests itself in little breakouts or anything. It's a short-term pain in the ass for very, very long-term gain, okay? Generally speaking, I see drastic improvements in skin thanks to my custom nutrition plans, because this happens for a number of reasons. Skin conditions such as eczema and acne are a manifestation of systemic inflammation. Systemic inflammation means the amount of inflammation throughout your entire system. If you're coming to me eating a standard American diet, you are ridiculously inflamed, right? So what's happening on your skin is a manifestation of internal chaos, right? I've said that about obesity before. Obesity is the external manifestation of internal chaos, right? Acne, eczema, all these things are the same thing. That inflammation starts in the gut, which is where the root of all Western disease comes from. Inflammation in the gut. Gut conditions, right? Leaky gut or an imbalance of good versus bad gut bacteria. So to give you an example, I'll give you a statistic on this. 30% of Americans have irritable bowel syndrome. 90 million people. That's 90 million people with a form of leaky gut syndrome. Just chronic inflammation throughout the entire body. 90 million people. 84% of those people could fix it through nothing but nutrition. 90 million people. 84% of them could fix their problem with simple lifestyle interventions. Okay? So this is how it works in your body. Skin conditions are a manifestation of inflammation. So we lower inflammation, we heal the gut, and what that naturally does, because the gut is directly tied to the endocrine system, we balance hormones naturally. People also always ask me questions about hormones, right? The gut is directly tied to your endocrine system. So what we do is we lower inflammation, we heal the gut, which balances hormones, which equals healthy skin. Hooray! Lower inflammation, heal the gut, balance hormones, you get healthy skin. That's the way that the Clovis protocol helps with skin conditions. So I'm going to tell you a story, and this is from our academy, and we've posted this all over Instagram. You've seen the pictures on Instagram. You've seen it on Facebook. And it's a story of one of our academy members who was dealing with lifelong eczema. By the way, I just found out that the wizard, Josh, had eczema his whole life, to the point where he sometimes couldn't play piano because his fingers would crack and bleed. He'd have to wear gloves playing piano. That's insane, right, to not bleed on the keyboard. So people get things like eczema, they go see all these specialists, and then they just decide to live with it. That's what Stacy did. Stacy decided to just live with her eczema, right? There's no way this is going to be done. I've seen every expert, blah, 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 blah. She sent us, I think it was 30-day results, but we'll show you. Can we bring that picture up? Okay, cool. So we'll show you a picture here in a second. But Stacy's transformation from just an eczema-riddled hand to a almost perfectly clear skin hand in a matter of 30 days, that's crazy, right? But this is what we're doing. So the reason why I tell you this story is because I'm detailing the fact that issues of the skin need to be treated from the inside out, not the other way, okay? From the inside out, not the outside in. Now, we'll get to how outside in can happen, but this needs to be done first. Inside out needs to be done first. Now, the mainstream medical community, everyone treats skin issues from the outside in. Ask anyone who's had eczema or any kind of skin issue, and what they do is they give you every ointment, cream, lotion, anything they can think of to cure this. So there you go. You get that picture of Stacy there. That's a pretty ridiculous improvement with nothing but nutrition intervention, right? Lifestyle intervention through nutrition. That is treating a problem at the root cause. It's not treating a symptom. We're treating it from the inside out, right? So the dermatologists are going to say, you need this ointment. You get this ointment, this lotion, and anyone who's dealt with that knows that these ointments are stinky, they're expensive, they feel gross, they make you feel shitty because you're absorbing it through the skin, and they tell you you're going to have to use them for the rest of your life because it never cures the problem. This problem never goes away. It's like taking a Band-Aid. It's like sticking a Band-Aid on a stab wound so you don't bleed on the carpet and hoping that the stab wound heals itself from the Band-Aid. That's outside-in healing, right? It's ridiculous. It doesn't work. Actually, the most common triggers of eczema and acne are soy, dairy, grains, and sometimes eggs. Some people even have an egg allergy, right? But it's all food. It's all food. Soy, we know soy is terrible. That's why I don't even recommend soy candles. But it's crazy. We need to treat these things from the inside out. That's what we did with Stacy. So if you have skin issues and you want results like that, all you got to do is hashtag buy custom macros. Buy your custom macros. Let me run a nutrition plan for you, and we can try to help with any issues that you may be having, okay? So, what's up? Oh, there you go. Yeah, they're on the screen right now. Oh, on the screen. Now remember, you can type those in at any time throughout this entire broadcast. So the same goes for acne. And I want to talk about acne particularly because I know a lot of you are in Clovis kids and a lot of you have teenagers, right? So with teenagers, this really drives me crazy because you go see a dermatologist, right? And they do the same thing. They try to treat outside in. So it's like proactive. Scrub their face. Use this blackhead cleaner. Use this spot removal cream. Go to an esthetician and get this thing done where they pop all the things in their face, right? And these guys will gladly prescribe a drug, a pharmaceutical drug like Accutane to a teenager, and just has a couple of bad side effects like, I don't know, increased risk of depression and increased thoughts of suicide. That seems like a great idea to shove in the mouth of a teenager. Being a teenager is hard. Let's increase the risk of depression and let's increase the risk of suicidal thoughts, okay? Literally increase the risk of suicide without ever asking the child what their diet is like. Makes a lot of sense, right? It's like, hey, you probably need Accutane. I mean, could it be that the child is just getting fed fast food every day, or eating inflammatory, or has a milk allergy, or an egg allergy, or a soy allergy, and they're eating that product every single day, or grains, there's celiac disease, there's inflammation, now they're dealing with acne, right? That is what's happening. We need to treat it from the inside out. Now, one of the problems with acne is also over cleaning, okay? So you get these kids that have acne and they want to clean their face all the time, clean their face. It's like taking antibiotics for an illness. You take an antibiotic because you're trying to kill bacteria, germs in your stomach, right? You're trying to kill them, but it goes in, drops a nuke, napalms everything. It doesn't save good bacteria and kill bad bacteria. It kills all bacteria. It's a nuclear warhead that you drop in your stomach and wipe out everything. That's what all these harsh chemicals are doing in your face. Most of the bacteria in your face is there to protect you. It's your body's first line of defense for immune, and you just scrub it off. Get rid of it. Scrub it off. That microbiome is now destroyed. It's completely destroyed, so it's weakened. The immune system of your face is weakened, and you're not changing your dietary habits. Now inflammation, pop, pimples. That's how it works. It's crazy. So what we have to do is restore the natural microbiome of the skin. That is critical. And I want to talk to you women out there because this came up in the academy. I want to talk about hair, right? So what happens a lot in the academy is, I got to be real with the academy women here, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. By messenger, I mean I wrote the message as well. So I'm delivering the message, and it's my message. So you can shoot me if you want to. But this is what happens in the academy, right? Women come into the academy, get their custom macros, they start getting results. They're getting great results, and they become obsessed. They are obsessed with the protocol. They are obsessed with eating perfectly. They're obsessed. I'm doing everything right, doing everything Justin says. Perfect all the time, right? But then they correlate the protocol with everything that happens in their life, even if it doesn't have anything to do with it, right? So I'll give you a couple examples. Like someone will get a little breakout, like we talked about. They freak out. Your protocol must be poisoning me. Or someone wakes up and they feel bloated. Hey, I feel bloated today. I felt bloated yesterday too. This is terrible. Or they feel like their hair is thinning, or their hair is feeling dry or behaving differently than it used to. So all of a sudden I get this post in the academy that's like, I think something about this diet's messing with me, or messing with my skin, or ruining my hair, or whatever. But they're not taking into account all factors. So these are the moments when I have to take a very deep breath and help them see things in a way that they may not have seen it because they're stuck in the day-to-day and they're getting caught up. All they know is they have a breakout. They don't give a shit about anything else. They're pissed about it. They want to yell about it. They want to ask me what they're doing wrong, right? It's always, what am I doing wrong? I'm not doing anything wrong, okay? Stop thinking you're doing something wrong. There are other factors at play here. I cannot tell you how many messages. I could not count them. I couldn't count them on fingers, toes. I've dealt with hundreds of women, right? I could not count these messages. The bloating thing. Now, this isn't true for every single case, but a lot of times I get messages about bloating. So I've been bloated for the last 2 days. Oh, my God, your protocol is killing me. What do I do? And I go, PMS? And like 90% of them go, oh, my God, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, of course that's why I'm bloated, right? They're not stopping and thinking. We need to think big picture. And I get it. It's not their fault. They're starting this new protocol, so the new protocol is all they're thinking about. They get obsessed with it. So they correlate it to absolutely everything. Literally, they correlate it to absolutely everything, right? So their example, when hair comes up, okay, this protocol might have something to do with my hair. Ladies, you are cutting, dyeing, curling, flat ironing, shampooing, conditioning, hairspraying and doing God knows what other hair stuff that I don't know the name of because I'm a 31-year-old heterosexual male, right? I don't know what the hell you're doing to your hair. All I know is that you should read the chemicals in these products that you're putting in your hair. Just for fun, read them, try to pronounce them, or hell, even get on Google and search some of them, see what those chemicals that you're putting on your head every day are, and then check out how astronomically dangerous they are to human beings. Just think about it for a second, right? This is the problem with segmenting human health, right? Nutrition is separate from exercise, and exercise is separate from skincare, and skincare is separate from hair care, and the gut microbiome is separate from the skin microbiome, and stress is separate from sleep, and on and on and on and on and on and on. No, it's not. This is a body. This is one thing. That's why I don't do bicep curls, right? You can get biceps. I don't do bicep curls. I do functional training. I work more than one muscle group at one time. I treat my body like a whole, right? The same thing goes for your lifestyle. Your lifestyle has to treat your health as a whole. Don't segment your health. Look at the big picture. You have to take a step back, examine all of the variables, and look at the big picture, okay? Look at the big picture. Don't get stuck in the tiny, little teeny tiny details, because I'm basically waiting for the day where I get a Facebook notification that someone posted in the academy, and there's a post that says, hey, Justin, my uncle fell out of a tree, and he's never fallen out of a tree before. It's really weird. And I started your protocol like 10 days ago. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of this food made my uncle fall out of a tree. Pretty sure. I'm waiting for posts like that to start popping up. But you have to understand, you have to take everything into consideration. What does your lifestyle look like? If something's happening with your hair, have you been particularly stressed? Are you sleeping enough? What kind of chemicals are in your product? Did you eat something different? Are you taking a vitamin? Are you getting enough protein? Blah, 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 all these things, right? You have to take all these things into consideration. Let's take a little break, see how you guys are feeling here. What do we got for comments? One time I went to the dermatologist to try to prescribe me a cream, and I told him I wanted to know what the cause was. He said, that's not what I do. I help you deal with symptoms. Right? Welcome to the land of doctors in the medical community. Symptom A equals medicine B. That's it, right? I want to eat simple shit shirt. You eat simple shit? That's weird, man. That's a weird shirt. That's a weird shirt you're asking for. We own that domain. Yes. Eatsimpleshit.com. This is awesome, guys. All right, what else we got here? Let's see some comments. Scared to go through my house even though I thought I was doing good. Yeah, no, I understand. Go through the another thing, the Think Dirty app. There is a Think Dirty app. Scan that. Like there are a lot of websites you can take those Melaleuca products and go on, and they have like a D rating, a D- rating, an F rating. They're just not one of the good guys, right? Anytime you got that kind of membership set up, and we don't put our ingredients online, we don't show you the label, all this shady kind of membership bullshit, right? Red flag. Put that up. Put your red flags up. All right. That's it for comments right now. So, again, remember, you can get t-shirts, buy one, buy two, hashtag buy one, hashtag buy two, include your size in that, let us know what you're dealing with, hashtag buy Clovis Kids, hashtag buy custom macros. With any purchase tonight, you get this free ebook, which are all my favorite brands for all the products that I use in my house. Literally, all these products that I recommend to you, besides the feminine care products, are in my house, okay? So let's talk about what you can do, which takes us to what you can do, products, et cetera, right? You can do the same thing you did when you started my nutrition plan. What did all of you have to do? What did I tell you to do? I said, don't ease into this. Go cold turkey. Go around the house, throw away anything that's not on the approved foods list, right? Now, I can tell you right now, if you get this approved products list and go through your house, you're going to throw away everything. You're literally going to throw away everything. Some of you might have like a decent, laundry detergent or a decent dishwasher detergent or something like that, But for the most part, most of you are going to be throwing away like 99% of the products that you use, right? It's just the way it is. That's what you need to start. This is like your new diet, okay? This is your household diet. Go through, get rid of all the junk first. Truly adopt the Clovis lifestyle, okay? Throw away all the toxic stuff. Get the Think Dirty app and start scanning your stuff and see how it rates, right? You're going to be sorely disappointed. Really going to be disappointed, but the Think Dirty app is great for that. Once you have removed all the harmful junk, it's time to rebuild your body's microbiome in all areas. Probiotics, you guys know I love probiotics. VisBiome is a great one. Thrive Probiotic is another one that are spore-forming bacteria. Spore-forming bacteria is also in the Perfect Paleo Powder. I give you 3 billion CFU of probiotics and prebiotic dietary fiber in the Perfect Paleo Powder. 3 billion CFU per serving, and they're spore-forming. It's the best kind of probiotics you can get because I researched the shit out of everything before I put it out to the public, okay? So remove the harmful junk, get some probiotics, start healing from the outside in. There are also great products like Restore for Life that actually heal the tight junctions in your stomach. You can heal the holes of leaky gut. It's an ingredient called lignites. It's really, really good at healing the gut lining, okay? Then get a handle on your nutrition. Stop inflaming your body. Get rid of the inflammatory foods, okay? So do some probiotics, heal the gut, stop the inflammation, stop putting inflammation in your mouth so the inflammation won't end up on your skin. Stop that. Then once you handle the inside, you can turn to outside-in healing. Spray probiotics for the skin. I use a product called AO Mist by Mother Dirt, right? So Mother Dirt is fantastic. I've been using their AO Mist spray for years now, and I use it twice a day in the morning and at night, right? My results, I no longer wear deodorant. Don't care how weird you think I am. Don't care if you think that's nasty. Come give me a hug. You're never going to tell me I smell. Not going to happen, right? I literally don't wear deodorant. Now, I'm a performing musician. For years and years and years, I used prescription strength deodorant because I'd get these ridiculous pit stains on stage because I always have lights like this on me. There's always, my life is covered in lights, right? So I would just sweat profusely, get these terrible pit stains. I would smell, right? So I was using prescription strength deodorant, aluminum deodorant, right? And now since I started Mother Dirt, I don't have to shower every day. I don't stink when I do a workout, even when I'm sweaty. I don't wear deodorant and no pit stains. I can go on stage and play for 4 hours under the lights, no pit stains. It's ridiculous, right? It's the sad diet that makes you smell and be gross, okay? Standard American diet. Stop using harmful chemicals in your body. Stop with the terrible soaps. Stop with the face washes, the blackhead killers, all this thing, right? Stop using that stuff. Stop using terrible scents that are putting secondhand smoke and toxins in your body. Stop doing it to yourself. Stop doing it to your kids. Stop doing it to your loved ones, right? Replace your personal care products, no matter how intimate, with the non-toxic alternatives. You can get non-toxic alternatives for everything. Talk about hair again. Stop destroying your hair. I understand you want to look a certain way and all these things, and so I have a ton of pressure on you for that. But what part of sitting in a chair for 3 hours with folded up chemicals stuck to your head that are so dangerous that the girl doing your hair has to wear gloves to handle them so she doesn't burn her skin off, what part of you thinks that putting that in your head is a good idea, right? So just think about it for a second. What's more important? So if you think hair dye and all that's more important, cool, go for it. Have your thing, right? In my opinion, get that shit off your head. But, you know, what are we doing? Another option, if you want, is make your own products. So somebody just talked about essential oils in a diffuser. You can combine things like essential oils with even vodka or apple cider vinegar and make these different products for household cleaners. And I learned that from Jessica Ridley. Jessica Ridley is both in the Clovis Academy and she is in Clovis Kids. Go talk to Jessica, okay? She sent me some of these recipes. They'd be big to share here and all this, but literally recipes for like household cleaners, for vegetable cleaners, for all these different things that you can use in your house that are perfectly safe using these essential oils. She uses the doTERRA essential oils, and just reach out to her. We're not going to sales pitch on anything like that, but if you want to go talk to her, and she'll show you how to make products, right? It's awesome. You can absolutely make your own products. Diffusers are great. If you want scents in the house, diffusers are the way to go over candles for sure. You can do beeswax candles, but essential oils, they actually have health benefits through inhalation. So it's even better than dealing with like a beeswax candle, right? So hit up Jessica Ridley, go shoot her a message, say what's up, tag her in a post, whatever you want to do. Now, if all this sounds like a giant pain in the ass, that's why we did this, okay? That's why we made this book for you. That is the approved products for your home, skin, mouth, sensitive areas, and everything in between, right? We give you everything you need to wipe out your house and start fresh, okay? So any hashtags that you use tonight, hashtag buy Clovis Kids, hashtag buy Custom Macros, get you this free ebook. If you buy a t-shirt, like I said, one t-shirt's $20. This is going to be a $17 ebook when we release it, which we have not released it yet. That's a $17 ebook that you're getting for free with a single $20 purchase. That's $127, but you saw the hashtags in the lower thirds there that we have for the t-shirts. Buy yourself a $20 t-shirt, get a $17 ebook for free. It's a great deal. Go ahead and do it. So to recap, this was AMA number 18, and just you're absorbing countless toxins in your body from the products that you use every single day. Your skin is a reflection of your insides. Okay, anything that's happening on your skin is a manifestation of internal. Okay, and we told you a bit about what you can do about it. You can get your hands on our product list. You can replace all those products in your house because they're terrible. And you can talk to Jessica if you want to make your own products. We can go further with this. We can remember, after this AMA, we can keep talking in the academy. Let's go over to the academy, talk. These things have been going like 2 hours. I'm sorry, I try to pack these all into little dense episodes for you. So speaking of which, let's open it up to Q&A so I don't keep you here all night long. But this was a big one. It's big to unpack, and I could have gone much longer, okay? So let's take some Q&As on Facebook. Love Mother Dirt. Mother Dirt is amazing. I absolutely love it. Their probiotic spray is called AO Mist, and that's what I personally use every single day. So I take my, I don't shower every day. I take a cold shower every day, as you guys know, but there's generally no soap involved in that. That's just for the benefits of the cold shower. Then I get out of the cold shower, put on my Mother Dirt, go about my day. At night, before I go to bed, I put on the Mother Dirt again, and because of that, I don't need deodorant. My dad does it as well. He's 59 years old. I don't know if that matters. I'm 31, he's 59. Uses Mother Dirt. No more deodorant. Gave up deodorant. It's really unbelievable, and you don't need to shower every day, okay? I love long episodes too. Thank you, Cambria. Also, I'm gonna chat with Mother Dirt. We talked to Mother Dirt at Paleo FX about hooking you guys up with a promo code, so I'm gonna try to get on that too. By the way, a lot of these companies that I'm trying to get promo codes from, they are not like Clovis in responsiveness. Okay? So I promise you, I'm always trying, but people are not on the ball as much as I would like people to be on the ball. What else we got? Ask me some questions, y'all. I started saying y'all because I work with the wizard. He says y'all all the time. I'm from Rhode Island. I'm going to go back to Rhode Island and say y'all. I'm going to get beat up. It's going to be weird. Anyone use coconut oil as soap in the shower? I'm worried about slipping to my death. I'll give you an example. My personal soap that I use is Dr. Bronner's Castile soap that I use as a body wash, and the main ingredient in that is all oils. It's extra virgin olive oil. I think there's hemp oil in there. Oil is definitely the way to go. I actually wouldn't recommend just grabbing coconut oil. So here's the thing, right? Coconut, people do stuff like coconut pulling. Okay, for get rid of bacteria or whatever, cool, awesome. I don't recommend coconut oil on your skin. I really don't. I think coconut oil is fantastic. I think it's a great product. I think it belongs just about everywhere in your body except on your skin. Okay, it is a pore clogging agent, like 100%. You can go to, check out Paleo Wellness Mama or whoever you need, all these paleo people that are into primal skincare products. Coconut oil is really not great for the skin. Now, you can find other companies that use other fat products that aren't coconut, like animal fat products, but for some reason, coconut oil is just not a great thing to do for washing, cleaning. I wouldn't recommend it, okay? So I want to know if I should pay for custom macros if I already have them. It depends. So I did a lot of free work, and that was no longer sustainable. So if you have custom macros, if you see a giant shift, if you lose 40 pounds, 50 pounds, and you need new custom macros, you're going to have to come back to me for that. If you want fitness recommendations going forward, if you want supplement recommendations going forward. So all of the health coaching, the nutritional consulting that I do, it's not free anymore. So it depends on how deep you want to get with me. If you can find answers in the academy, that's cool. But if you're looking for particular answers and you want to go deeper, you're going to have to go, you don't have to go through me, but I suggest you go through me. I know some stuff. I can help you. Oil pulling. You can look up oil pulling if you want. It's literally just swishing coconut oil, unrefined. Don't get refined coconut oil. Unrefined coconut oil that you swish around in your mouth for 20 plus minutes. It's super uncomfortable. It's not fun. I've done it. But some people get great results from it. It's pretty cool. What else you guys got for me? Keep the questions coming. The more questions, the better. What do we got? Yeah, I know it was a super dense episode, and it's impossible to take all that stuff to get into oil pulling. And the other thing with brands is, like I said, this happens in the Clovis Academy all the time. It's like, I'll give you guys my list of recommended brands or my list of recommended products, or like, hey, this is what I do. This is a multivitamin that I recommend. And then people love to send me, other stuff and say, what about this? 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 I have my brands, guys, and it's like, if you want to do some research and check this stuff out and go out and not have it curated, I'm trying to curate all this stuff for you, and I don't have the time to go out and vet the soap that somebody asked me about earlier. I've never actually heard of that soap, so I don't know what that soap brand is. I have heard of Melaleuca and things like that. I know of Greenworks because, like I said, I know Amelia Antonetti very, very well. She sold Soapworks to Clorox. Clorox turned it into Greenworks. I don't think their products are as pure as when it was Soapworks. That always happens. These big companies come in, they buy stuff out, and they mess them all up. Is there a hashtag for the ebook? No, the ebook is being given away with purchases right now. So if you were to get a t-shirt, something like that, we're going to give it away as a gift, and then we're going to launch the ebook as a separate product. Unless, is there some other way you want to do that, Josh?
No, it's free for anybody that buys anything tonight. It's free.
Yeah. So anybody that buys anything tonight, it's completely free. So that's the way we're running it. If you want to buy a t-shirt for a friend and give it away as a gift and get your free ebook, 2 birds with 1 stone, that's a better way to do it. Like I said, we're going to launch this thing at $17 when we launch it for sale. So you could buy yourself a t-shirt, spend $20, get the $17 ebook for free. Eventually, we will release the ebook and you can get your hands on it for sure. It's going to be a $17 product, and that is the approved products list that we made for you guys. Makeup brands. Yes, there are makeup brands in the ebook, but I will warn you, it's very, very limited. There are a lot of people running around saying that their makeup products are all natural and blah, 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 and they full of shit. Okay? A lot of companies that are really, really preying on people with this, and it drives me a little bit crazy. But yes, there is makeup in the book. What else we got, everybody? All right. That's a good idea. Yeah. Give us 2 minutes. Ask me a couple more questions, and we'll make just the ebook for sale. We'll do that in a second here. If you want to just do the ebook, didn't really think about that. If you want to just buy the ebook by itself, I was thinking of it as a gift for something else that you'd want to buy. But the wizard's on it. He's hanging here, working, and we'll make it happen for you guys. So sit tight. In the meantime, ask me some questions. Feel free to ask me questions about skincare. Feel free to ask me questions about past AMAs. Feel free to ask me questions about the approved foods list, how custom macros work. Ask me all of the good stuff. By the way, I want to let you guys know that we have, I don't know when the release date is, but I know that we're recording a interview with Autumn Smith from Paleo Valley with the 100% grass-fed beef sticks. We're going to be doing a show together. We're recording that tomorrow. So as soon as I have word on when that's going to get released, I'll send it to you guys, because we're talking all about kids, talking all about Clovis kids, talking all about the importance of this stuff, what happens when you don't feed your kids right. We're talking about a lot of stuff. We're getting into the science of it. We're getting into, things like the children's macronutrient calculator. I created the first one in the world, right? We're going to talk about all these things. It's going to be a really, really cool interview. Jackie already has everything else. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. We'll let you get the ebook here in a second. Ladies, large, awesome. Cambria, killer. That's awesome. So we will set you up with your approved products list. We'll get you your t-shirt out. You can keep it. You can give it to somebody. Do whatever you want, but you're going to get both. That was a steal. That's the way to do it. Good way to do it. So anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything at all, let me know. If not, we'll wrap it up in just a few minutes, because it's now 9:30. I know we got a late start tonight. Sorry about the audio problems in the beginning. These things happen sometimes. We got a lot of tech going on, so a lot to keep track of. So yeah, we'll do the interview tomorrow. I'll give you guys. Oh, also, we can talk about the manifesto. The manifesto was released. So those of you that have not seen it, I put a post up today. It is an actual, little PDF version of the manifesto, and it's awesome. So go download it, put it on your fridge, hang it up in your bedroom, hang it up in your mirror, anything you need to do. I recommend saying that every day. Just really say it out loud. Don't read it. Say it out loud. Let these things sink in. Super, super important. So how are we looking over there?
Like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, guys. Hang out with me for 2 minutes. What do you want to talk about? Let me know. Okay, let's do it. Oops. I erased some of Buy Clovis Kids. That's still there. You can buy Clovis Kids. All right, so we got a new hashtag for you. If you just want this approved foods, not approved foods, the approved products, and we're going with 17 for that, Josh? Okay. Hashtag buy ebook. Bam! Get it. Learn all the curated information you need. Maybe I could make an audio one. I don't know. Let me think about that, Cambria. But you can get the ebook for now. That we'll talk about. We'll figure out a way to do that or something. Like an Audible version. Audible version. This is Audible, read by Justin Nault. I'm going to get drunk and then record it. It'll be way more fun. All right. Justin Billion Academy. Yeah, it's there daily. Oh, you might. Are you talking about the manifesto? You want to? Yeah, we can definitely do an audio manifesto. But yeah, I do it every day. Also, I want to talk about getting some other people involved and doing some more having some other people read the manifesto. I think that'd be really, really cool. My dad's done it. Jenny's done it. We'll make the wizard do it at some point.
I'm buying an ebook right now.
The wizard's buying an ebook. Bam. Or sung. I'll sing the manifesto. The manifesto doesn't rhyme. Come on now. I could probably make it work. I'll write a manifesto. Play it for you. All right, what else you guys got? And you're not asking me questions, and I'm getting very offended. I'm upset. I'm here for you. It's the 1 day a week where you just have open, straight up access to me for free to ask me questions. You should ask me questions.
I don't know what Donna Lee Murphy's doing.
What's happening?
She's saying buy PPP 2 times vanilla and red.
Oh. I don't know. That's not a hashtag we have running right now. Sorry about that. All right. Wizard's going to reach out to Donna and get her fixed up. All right, guys. So, check in tomorrow. We'll do the manifesto tomorrow. I'm going to record with Autumn tomorrow. I'll let you know exactly when that is going out because I'm super excited about it. We'll run some special deals with them. It's going to be amazing. And I'll see you tomorrow for the morning manifesto. This was Ask Me Anything, number 18. Everything in your house is killing you. Yes, Cambria. I already told you all your stuff is crap. Good. That's good. Thank you, Krista. I'm glad this was so informative, right? This was a really good one, a really important one, especially if you have kids, loved ones in the house. It's not just about you, right? Just because you like the spiced apple toddy candle doesn't mean you should make your kids inhale that shit, okay? Think about it, really. So thank you. Buy custom macros. Awesome. Carla, thank you. I will see you at the end of 30 days, and we'll chat about it. We'll get you all fixed up. Cindy, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for watching. Ask Me Anything, number 18. Go back, watch the other Ask Me Anything. There's 17 of them. This will go up as a blog post. We'll have show notes and resources, all these things. You can always get these. Remember, on all of our videos, you can put these hashtags, the ones that we have running, at any time. Now, as you just saw, you can't make up your own hashtags, but the hashtags that we're running, you can do on any of our videos, even after the fact. So just punch in your comments there whenever you decide to buy. It's the easiest way to go through and get these products. We're trying to make this as simple as possible for you guys. So thank you so much for checking out Ask Me Anything number 18. Everything in your house is killing you. We'll get you fixed up. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I am Justin Nault with Clovis, signing off. Until next time. Bye.